Hi everyone, today I'm doing a first impressions on the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. This is the foundation and the concealer. I bought these when I was in America last year and I haven't even used them yet. The foundation is in the shade 205 and the concealer is in the shade 105. Like always, I'm going to start off with a primer. Oh really, Coco? This is the only one that I've got, but it's the It Style primer. I got it when I was in Rome. It's just a silicone based primer. I'm going to use that today. So I'm taking on this Real Techniques buffing brush. I definitely use foundations that are easier to blend. It kind of is like a little bit powdery. I can see like the powder sitting on top of my hair. It dries really quickly. So there's one layer on the bottom of my face. I forgot to talk about it first. Whoops. Okay, so there's one thin layer all over my face. I've spread it quite thinly and it does give a little bit of coverage. One simple step for a flawless and natural look that lasts all day. The formula blends easily to even skin tone and reduces shine all day. Oil-free, won't clog pores, suitable for sensitive skin and lasts all day. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put another layer on because I like a more full coverage foundation. The packaging is quite simple. I do like the squeezy tubes, they're fine. They're better than the bottles that pour out. And you can probably get a bit more out of them than you can with the ones with the pump. Comes with the standard 30 mils. I feel like the colour match is not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and put another layer on. Foundation itself isn't like too runny or anything like that. It's probably more thick than anything. It might look a little bit cakey having too much on there. But I've got a beauty blender as well. So there's the difference between two layers just on this side and one layer on this side. Definitely has a lot more coverage. You can see that in the cheeks. Definitely has like a matte finish. So I'll go ahead and apply another coat to the rest of my face. I still feel like you can see a lot of imperfections through the foundation. Like my under eyes, it didn't fix them at all. Not that it claims to fix them. You can still see, I don't know, a few marks here, and it's gone really bad, like around my peach fuzz area, like around where the hair is. So I'm going to bounce this over, see if it makes a difference. I don't like how it sits on top of my hair on my face, like my peach fuzz and stuff. The Beauty Blender has definitely helped. The one good thing about it is it hasn't gone streaky or patchy on my nose, and a lot of foundations do that. So that's a bonus, but I don't know, I guess it does look quite natural. You can still see my freckles on my forehead coming through there. So like, yeah, it is quite a natural finish. It's probably not like flawless, I would say. It would be good for like work or school or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to try out the concealer now. Look how white it looks. I can't open it because my hands are all like slippery from the primer. Okay, so I got it open. It's very, very, very fair. I usually just get the lightest one, but this is like white. So I'm going to pop a fair amount underneath my eyes. I'm going to pop some down my nose, my forehead there, and my chin. And then I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and blend it out there. Seems to be quite thin. Quite a thin consistency. I wouldn't say it gives a lot of coverage because you can still see my dark circles there. Yeah, it's really thin, really watery. If I didn't use the Beauty Blender, I would have had too much product. I'd spend like all day blending it out there. I'm gonna have to use another concealer over the top. I guess it kind of blends evenly, but it's just so thin. Like that did nothing. Like that's even worse than my Maybelline Fit Me one. That provides a lot more coverage than this. Okay, so this is the finished look with the foundation. I think I forgot to say I'll come back after I finish my foundation, my makeup. So It's gone a little bit funny in my nose. Oh, by the way, it's 11:25. So I started like an hour ago. I put way too much highlighter on, so sorry about that. But I don't know, it's not flawless, so yeah. Yeah, so I'll check back with you in a few hours and see how my makeup is going. I think it might turn a bit oily. Looks not too good over my hair, but I said that when I was applying it with the application. Yeah, so not too keen on that. It looks okay, like I mean, I guess for like a, you know, school or work kind of thing, I guess it would be okay because it's not full coverage, but for what I like to wear, like, I don't know, it's okay. It's not, it'd be okay for work. I wouldn't wear it on the weekends or anything like that. I'm also going to do a flash test. It doesn't say how much SPF it's got now. So I'll do a flash test and I will let you know how that goes. But yeah, I've got to get going because I've got someone picking me up to go out soon. So I will see you in a few hours. Bye. Hi guys, it's about 4 p.m. and I've been out and I've come back and my makeup still looks really, really good. My highlight is just like, hey, but apart from that, it's really good. It's going a little bit shiny in my nose. Apart from that, it looks not too bad. I've actually been in the weather, so it's been raining and it's been windy, so it's held up pretty good. Yeah, that's about all I've got to say right now. You can see how my makeup is looking after, how many hours? It started about 10, didn't I? It's been on 6 hours already, so that's doing really, really good for 6 hours. I've got a good feeling about this one then. I didn't know how it was going to go. I thought it would get a bit oily, but actually it's doing pretty good and I'm really actually impressed. Okay, I'll see you in a few hours. Yo! I don't usually wear glasses. It's now 8:15. Had the makeup on for a very long time today and I just want to get in my PJs and like go to bed. I wanted to obviously film the rest of this video. Holy crap, I'm impressed. I did not expect the Hello Gorgeous foundation to be this long lasting. Okay, so usual problem areas for me are the nose. It actually hasn't even gone that bad on the forehead. Looks like it's gone maybe like a little bit's transferred off, like around here maybe. I didn't realize, like I didn't think I'd like it this much. The concealer, on the other hand, no good at all for me. Like just so sheer, so watery, no coverage. But this is handy. I'm not even going to touch that with powder. I'm just going to go like this. There is the patted thing. I would get the blotting papers, but I can't be bothered and I'm just going to waste them because, you know. So there's the touched up side and the not touched up side. As you can see, like there's a bit of transfer on the tissue. But as you can see, it's still on my face really, really good. And I went out in the weather today. It was raining. It was intense. It's lasted so well. Also, the powder that I used was a different powder. It was the Maybelline Matte Maker. So I didn't realize that powder was as good as it is as well. Highly impressed with all of the products apart from the concealer. But this foundation, yep, I'm impressed. I'll be using this this week. It's gonna replace my Maybelline Dream Wonder. Just because it lasts so long and like it looks good. This comes off very powdery. Oh yeah, it's really, it doesn't look that bad around my peach fuzz. I think just like when I first applied the foundation and then with the powder and everything, I could have probably used like a setting spray or something over the top just to settle it down a little bit, but it's really like sunk into my skin and looks really good. So thumbs up to the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. Okay, so I realized I did do the flash test and I did it on my camera. This is the Alpha 6000 camera and it has pretty whopping flash in it. I was just sitting here with my lights on and there was daylight and everything, and like I mean the flash is pretty friggin' strong, so I I don't know. I'll show you a photo with and without flash, and I don't know how to do these friggin' flash tests, like honestly. Like the flash is so strong. So this is like still a really new camera to me. I just faced it towards me and there's a flash. But like with anything it looks like that. Like the flash looks like that. So I don't know. It says that it doesn't have SPF. So I guess the flash thing is undecided. But I would want something, like personally for me, more full coverage for an event, if you know what I mean. This would just be like a really good day-to-day, long-wearing foundation. That is it for me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've tried this, let me know your thoughts. There's been a lot of hype about it, and now I can understand the hype. I was really skeptical about it, but now that I've seen it for myself, it's really good. So I'll leave a playlist listed down below in the description box of my other first impression videos. If you've got one in mind, then you definitely can request it. There's a few that I can't do that have been highly requested, like the CoverGirl Outlast, whatever, 3-in-1. I have it. I've used it, so I can't do a first impressions on it. And also Estee Lauder Double Wear, I can't do a first impressions on because I have used it. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!